Dishonored completely changed how I think about games, what games can be. It was the first time I felt a kill echo back at me. The world got meaner, rats swarmed everywhere, but the most profound thing was that my gameplay choices weren't just mine, they were reflected back at me everywhere I went. This video is a love letter to Dishonored, and a look at how its legacy is shaping the game we're building today. Let's go. If you didn't play it, Dishonored is an immersive sim, which means systems come first. You get a toolbox of powers, gear, and AI behaviors, and the game says, go raise hell, see what breaks. You're dropped into Dunwall, a rotting empire powered by whale oil and choking on plague. Corruption seeps through nobility, and this outsider, a not quite god, brands you with powers that feel like a gift and a curse. The power set is legendary. Blink, a short-range teleport, unlocks incredible movement. Bend time lets you walk through frozen bullets. Every mission was a sandbox. You could ghost the whole thing, never seen, never killing a thing. Or you can go hard and leave a trail of bodies, and the game responds either way. And then the chaos system ties it all together. The more you kill, the darker the world becomes. More plague, harsher guards, swarms of rats. The NPCs treat you differently based on how you play. And in the end, your chaos level determines the entire city's fate. This was in 2012. It was groundbreaking then, it still is now. For fans, Dishonored is about authorship. You step into a level and you start writing your own plan on top of what the developers intended. You stack boxes or rewire traps. You find a rune behind a painting and decide to upgrade Blink instead of your pistol. And when you reach your target, there's always a non-lethal solution waiting. You could send others into exile or trap one in his own diabolic machine. Or you kill him outright. You become judge, jury, and sentencer. For all its brilliance, Dishonored does show its age. The chaos system was binary at its core, low or high. Yes, there were thresholds per mission, but in practice, you were funneled really towards just one of two outcomes. The AI for its time was decent, but predictable. Guards patrolled in loops, and once you cracked their rhythm, you could toy with them endlessly. And as for the power curve, once you stacked bend time with possession or blink upgrades, you kind of went from haunted knife ghost to a pure superhero. It was fun, yes, but sometimes balance breaking. Now, none of this diminishes what Arcane Studios accomplished with this game. It just points to where the frontier is to push that magic even further. From Dishonored's inspiration, we're creating 3 pillars. First, let players solve problems their own way. No golden path. Give players tools, let them combine them however they want, and always reward creativity. Second, build worlds that remember. We're talking actual social memory, combat and narrative doors that open or close based on the choices you make. And last, perhaps most importantly to me, violence with meaning. How you kill or don't is your language. The game should observe your playstyle and give consequence to your choices. Here's how our game Tales Edge puts all of this into practice. At the start, we're building a living world. Instead of a single chaos slider, we're tracking entire factions and reputation. Not just if you kill an enemy brutally, but whether or not you were seen doing it. Different rumors will spread. Entire factions adapt in real time throughout the game, so you kill enough and a rival faction may fill the power vacuum. For Dishonored fans, if you spared Dodd, it rippled into his presence in the sequel, remember? That was brilliant, but it was scripted. So in Tales Edge, we want that kind of ripple to be systemic, happening everywhere, all the time. Another adaptation is having takedowns set the tone. You play Red as a hero, she'll kill clean and stay disciplined. Be a pacifist, she'll prioritize survival and mercy. And for psychopathic killers out there, she'll raise fear in the world through her brutality. The inputs are all the same, an enemy goes down, breathing or not, but the signal is different. Your companions will react, villagers talk, and enemies adapt. Dishonored set the stage for non-lethal emergent gameplay, and we're cranking that as far as we can. The other big focus is mixing character psychology with gameplay. Our protagonist, Red, has a dynamic mental state, from disciplined and focused to maddening and ruthless. Morality does play a part, but the character mindset keeps evolving based on how you play. A composed Red will read situations, inspire allies, and influence outcomes with her wits, while a darker Red becomes colder, more intimidating, more willing to cut through obstacles without hesitation. Meanwhile, The living world keeps adapting. Here's the elevator pitch. Most games ask you to press the right button at the right time, but immersive sims ask, what buttons do you want to push? And then tries to open as many unique experiences as possible. Dishonored gave players all the tools and the rules of the world and then said, surprise us. And when it worked, you felt smart because the game was listening. That's what we're building towards. Games where the world doesn't just wait for your input, but happens with or without you. It adapts and remembers. Dishonored taught me that violence in games doesn't have to be empty. It can mean something. It's a choice that echoes. If Tale's Edge succeeds, it'll make you feel those echoes too, moving the conversation forward based on how you play, not just what you do. So, to Arcane, thank you. You cracked the door open for many inspired studios like ours and rewired a new generation of designers. And to fans, you're the reason games like this still get made. The bar you set is the bar we want. And if you want to help shape what comes next, check out Tale's Edge on Steam, wishlist or playtest to make our systems better. Also, check out our Discord, tell us more of what we can improve as we grow. We love our community and we'll keep building a world that remembers you. Until then, see you all in the next one. Cheers.